Counting down to first pitch at Citi Field. It's the Cardinals and the Mets. Next. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and you can see here, each guy with 3 starts so far coming in. And once you get to this point in the season, you figure the shackles are officially off. 100, 110 pitches, that should be well within their expectations if they're pitching well enough.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll go to work against the left-hander out of Defiance, Ohio, Jonathan Neese. Alan Craig makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
And this is kind of an important start for that guy right there. He hasn't been all that great to start the year. Needs to come up with a good outing to get him back on track.
Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So a fairly quick out here to begin his night of work. And with that, let's take a look now at how the Mets will set things up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Yadier Molina will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
The 0-2 to Molina. Fouled back. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Number 5 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Cardinals 0, Mets coming to bat. It's a rematch of the 2006 NLCS, and it's on the show. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Eric Young Jr. will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Ruben Tejada will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded, foul. Ready with another 0-2. struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Michael Lee will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Nate Walker waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Nate Walker will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Take it off. Let's get 2.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. On the ground down the first base line. A step on the bag for 1, but they'll only get 1 as he's in there at second.
Yeah, you know, I think if you're more than a step or 2 away from the bag, your best bet is just to go to second with this ball. Here, he just takes a little too much time getting to the base to have a realistic shot at 2.
Matt Carpenter will take his cuts now. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Now he reaches for a curveball here and sends one on the ground to third. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2.
And that's the one thing about lefties that throw a lot of curves and changeups. You're normally going to give your third baseman a pretty good workout down there. But he's able to gobble this one up and make the play at first.
Matt Adams will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Curtis Granderson will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Curtis Granderson.
Now here's the first pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Got him.
And to me, unless you've got that amazing fastball, you've got to rely on a good movement and a good curveball to neutralize those left-handed hitters. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. That thing took a good 7 to 8 inch drop from top to bottom.
Ike Davis will stand in for the first time here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Davis the subject of seemingly endless trade rumors in the offseason, but he's back with the Mets after having a rough go of it last year. Wound up spending a few weeks in AAA and finished at just 12-5 with 9 home runs after hitting 32 the year before. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now here's a hard hit ball caught out there at second base, and that will become out number 2.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Lucas Duda will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Now the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Let's go, Matt.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, if you've got power, hey, you go for it. I mean, he just keeps those hands high, drives right on through the baseball, full extension. That ball ain't coming back.
Omar Quintanilla will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. They're saying 417 feet, the distance on that last home run. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Peter Borges will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on, New York.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Shelby Miller will be the batter. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, third strikeout for him so far. This is a cut fastball. Very different movement from a two-seamer, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Alan Craig will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The pitch. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Jonathan Neese digs in at the plate. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
In there, 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here we go.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
All right, Eric, here we go. There we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Come on. Here we go.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A look at Young, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Daniel Murphy will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 1-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Michael Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Michael Lee.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. 416 feet, the estimate on that last home run. The 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1.
There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And gone! A home run! Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Nate Walker.
Here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Therefore it is Duda, and he's got it 1 away.
And after the previous 2 balls left the ballpark, once this ball left the bat, he was probably thinking, oh, not again. But luckily for him, this one stays in the yard.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
And if that long top of the third took anything out of him, he's not showing it right now, because he's really bounced back strongly here in the fourth.
Matt Adams will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, New York!
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And this ball will be chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And Granderson will make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Curtis Granderson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
You can do it!
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting on deck is Ike Davis. Now the 3-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
1 away, and here's the power-hitting first baseman, Ike Davis. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. Craig is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Lucas Duda will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Just overmatched him there.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Let's go one more time, baby!
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Borges is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Peter Borges will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Get strike 3 here.
Hit softly to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 40, Shelby Miller.
Shelby Miller will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Come on, man.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Now another 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Alan Craig will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now, and that's a fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Yadier Molina will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. For Craig, it's his fourth double here in this early part of the year. Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Shut him down right here!
Swing and a liner towards second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Omar Quintanilla will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Omar Quintanilla.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Travis d'Arnaud will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Travis d'Arnaud.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Go, man!
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
John Neese will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Number 5 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will get another shot. He homered his last time. First offering on the way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Carlos Torres is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 52, Carlos Torres.
Nate Walker will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Nate Walker.
And a high strike there, 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Matt Carpenter will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Go get him!
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5.5, St. Louis leads it 4-1. Eric Young Jr. will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now he drops one down here right out in front of the plate. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea, it just didn't really work out for him.
Ruben Tejada will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Matt Adams will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Matt Adams.
Here's the first offering. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Come on, Matt.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And he got him.
First full inning of work for him here out of the bullpen. Remember, he got the final 2 outs of the last inning. He starts this inning off right by getting the swinging strikeout.
Peter Borges will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch on the way. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 40, Shelby Miller.
Shelby Miller will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Free swinger at the plate.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's in the palm of your hand.
That misses. 1-2.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. Curtis Granderson will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ike Davis will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Come on, Ike.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Oh, And this ball's center cut right here. Got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a one-out single.
Lucas Duda will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now the first pitch, a fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Omar Quintanilla will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They trail it 4-1. Alan Craig will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with two strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And the eighth inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the eighth as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Yadier Molina will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch to him. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Well, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, so much for that 6 in a row he'd retired. That guy just says, take that.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Farnsworth will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Seventh spot, number 44, Kyle Farnsworth. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 5, David Wright.
Number 5 will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
The 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael Lee will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 1-1 home. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Watch for a minute.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Nate Walker will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Get him down.
Now here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Matt Carpenter will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And this is low, ball 1.
Try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Young will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Mets 1. Trevor Rosenthal will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Travis d'Arnaud will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck.
Travis d'Arnaud.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Get high.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
David Wright will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Here he comes on 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Eric Young Jr. waits on deck. 3-2, here it comes. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Number 5 backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Ball 1. One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Now here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Fouled back. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Borges is right there, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 7-1. Daisuke Matsusaka will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Matt Adams will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Matt Adams.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And that misses 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Peter Borges will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Rosenthal.
John Jay will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
John Jay.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
2-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Alan Craig will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Oh, and Matsuzaka can't find the range here. This is straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Two and two. Out of play. And he turns to the curveball that time as he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Davis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Lance Lynn will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Ruben Tejada will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
The shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that misses, so that'll put Tejada in the driver's seat, 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Come on now, let's go.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Lee is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there, he was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there, on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 7-1. Good night from Flushing.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.